Now for the next part, we go to assembly. We will assemble bevel gear on top of the shaft that we've. So save this part, obviously, as I told you before, and assembly. So before importing any parts, let me go to this design library. Design library. In the design library, there is, you will say add in now. So in this, you have ISO. From this, you will gears, power transmission. In this gears, and from the select from this library, you'll click here and drag this straight melter. Now we need obviously change the properties of this. Now it's just this window that will allow us to vary the gear based on what we want. So we'll input values. So I have basically input all the values. Let me hold. Once you import this from that design library, drag it out onto this open, you will have this menu here automatically, and this is how these values should be. You should and input these values individually, as I've input for 13, 14.5, 14, 28, 35, and the last one nominal shaft diameter. After that, and you will see after you change each value, it'll take a second before it generates that property, that value, and then you say okay after. This is now just finalizing the build, and it will again take a few seconds. Now it'll ask want to import again. You just no press the cross, and this is what you left with. Okay, and drop down this map, press this so it's easy surface. Um, click on origin, and you this mate. Click that. After that, it'll open this menu. Basically, we're mating the origin of this gear. Where you can see that or spot that appears over here. That's the origin of the gear, and the origin of basic trying to put those together. And as we click on that, as you saw, I clicked on point of origin of the gear and the point of origin of this document. Select then and say okay. Say not sure why it's not doing the standard mate type. Last thing, select it and isolate. Save this part. Obviously, instead of save type, this is showing as an assembly. As an assembly needed as a part. We will select from this as part, and Now we will use it in the for mating opposite tab. So I think that's work here is done. In this case scenario, we mate this with the shaft we created in the next video. We will mate this over the shaft.